In the years leading up to 1920, there were many movements to ban or prohibit the sale of alcohol. The 18th Amendment was ratified in 1919 and banned the transport and sale of alcohol, but not the private ownership and consumption of it. The Volstead Act in 1919 set the ground rules for enforcement of the amendment. It regulated the manufacturing of alcohol and made sure that there was ample alcohol for scientific research. Prohibition was met with a lot of opposition, prompting speakeasies to pop up around the country. Speakeasies were bars that unlawfully sold bootlegged and home-brewed alcohol. These establishments were supported by the flapper movement in the 1920s because flappers were notorious for drinking and hanging out at bars. Many rural farmers began to make moonshine, a high-proof distilled beverage that was popular during the time. The purpose of prohibition was to improve public morale and increase health and safety, but it did just the opposite. Law enforcement officers were easily bribed and paid off, so breaking the law was easy. Public morale and respect for the law dropped significantly. The tax revenue generated by alcohol sales was gone, but the cost of law enforcement rose. Courts and jails became overcrowded because formerly legal activities were now illegal. Another problem that faced prohibition was the poor quality of moonshine. It wasn't unheard of for alcohol to be tainted with toxins that could cause serious injury or even death. More and more people turned to harder drugs like opium and drinking hair tonic because it was seen as safer. These problems led to the repeal of prohibition in 1913 when the 20th Amendment was passed, nullifying the 18th Amendment. We recovered first-hand accounts of this era in the form of a diary. The following is a reenactment of these events. Day 15. The rum has run out. I am down to my last reserves, my own homemade mixture of hair tonic and Hawaiian punch. I have started to develop strange and concerning symptoms from this homemade liqueur. I have heard whispers of a secret moonshining gang deep within the bowels of the forest. Today I will start on my mission in search for alcohol.
Excuse me. Whoa!
Who goes there?
It is I, Arch Blake. I have traveled day and night to find you fine gentlemen and your establishment. From the highest mountains in Maine down here to southern Georgia, I am here to purchase your finest moonshine.
Well, my name is Elvis Fritz, and this here's my brother Furman. Now, Furman don't talk much because our daddy cut out his tongue when he was just a wee one because he talked too much. But we don't sell any of our moonshine to all you fancy pants hypocrites because we might not be the brightest in the batch, but we know that y'all Maine folk are prohibitionists.
I need it! 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 I will kill you! I will kill you! I will! I'll go back to jail! Give it to me!
Alright, well, you know what, Mr. Fancy Pants? Blake, I like you. So, we're gonna give y'all our moonshine. Furman, get the cameraman his moonshine. Furman,
No mess
do it.
with me.
Furman, relax your grip. Furman,
Thank you.
good job. I know Furman, it was your moonshine, but y'all have to share sometime.
Who would enter the speakeasy must answer me these questions three, ere the other side he see.
Ask me your questions, bartender. I am not afraid.
What is your name?
Arch Blake.
What is your quest?
I seek the Holy Grain.
And what is your favorite color?
Blue.
my kind sir. What kind of establishment this is.
Look at all that tarantula juice! We gotta hide out before the coppers come.
But I need it!
Calm down, boy. You can drink it. We just gotta hide it. We don't want no coppers knocking on our door, do we?
Who is this lovely young thing?
The name's Queen George.
What's a lovely thing like you doing in this sort of establishment?
I'm a flapper.
Really? I thought the flapper movement died a few years ago. And if you're a flapper, why is your hair so long?
I've been here for 9 years. My hair's grown out.
Well, then can I buy you a drink? Thanks, Joe.
Anytime.
Listen here, sweetie. I am a strong, independent woman. I can drink, I can smoke, I can vote, I can wear the short dress if I want to, I can put on makeup if I want to, because I am my own person.
So, you don't want a drink?
I want a drink from myself. Hand me a glass of that panther sweat, bartender. There you go.
Well, you're a Ritz, and I don't want to buy you a drink anyway. Turn it off!
Sorry.
Will you hand me my liqueur, my fine man?
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Hey boy, what you got there?
Oh no, the coppers!
Is that moonshine? Don't you know the Prohibition is over? It's 1933. The 20th Amendment was passed just last week.
Are you kidding me? All that hard work for nothing! For nothing! Why? Why?
Not one bit, boy. However, moonshine is still illegal, so I have to confiscate that there moonshine.
What? No, you can't. No, please. I haven't had a drink in an hour. You can't. It's my moonshine. No.
Sorry, pal, it's the law. Now, where'd you get this stuff?
If I tell you, do I get to keep my moonshine?
Sure, whatever.
I got it from 2 men deep in the woods of the name of Fitz. They are brothers. They will show you their moonshine stash.
All right.
Me. Give it to you. Okay. It's gone.
I love whiskey. I love it. Oh my God, I love it.
Look, it's those darn bootleggers. It's your time to shine, Frank.
Oh, shucks, Furman, we be double-crossed. We better scram. No, Furman! Gosh darn it, Furman, you think Daddy cut off your legs too? Well, I'll come back for you when I'm finally sober. Don't you worry, brother, don't you worry.
We will.
Get on the blues, got you feeling loose. Blame it on the drum, got you in the song. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the vodka. Blame it on the Henny. Blame it on the blue tap, got you feeling dizzy.
These diary pages, which were found in Blake's underwear drawer after his death, give us an insight into the hardships of the time period. He will live on in our hearts and memories forever.
To purchase some of your finest whiskey, that says on.
Prohibitionist.
I don't know. Is this where I'm supposed to have my fit?
Yes.
Okay. I need it! I need it! I need it! Need it!
What are you doing, man?
Moonshine you got there. It's 19. Don't you know Prohibition's over? It's 1933.
All right, I
the
can
20th
mix it.
Amendment was passed last week. One line.
What? All right, let's go.
Okay.
Is that
Katie, are you
moonshine?
ready?
I've been ready.
Moonshine. Is that moonshine you got?
Wait.
Love of God!
However, moonshine
Gotta re-say that. It didn't do it.
didn't record.
No, it didn't. I.
We
young lady. The name's Clean John.